Good morning, everybody. I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed day. And thank you for visiting my channel. I know it's been a few months since I did anything, but as you see, the shop is still a mess. I still have to clean all that 2x4s. And let me see if I could crawl myself back in there. You can see that. I can burn it to work. All that 2x4 I gotta clean, and I got some uh, container so I could put some of the tools in there before it gets any rust. As you see, I do have some steel pipe. That means yes. That means I'm finally doing another project before beside the wood. And as you see, all my tools being covered because this thing it is gonna take a time. Yeah, you see a Honda Goldwing steering in here. But anyway, so I've been wanting to do this for almost 10 years. It's been in my head, and the problem is getting the frame, the exact frame I needed. Cannot be too big, cannot be too small. So I finally, around my birthday, I found this one in May, and that was during construction. I couldn't do nothing, and finally I got it delivered to the house. The gentleman I bought it from him, he said, "I'll bring it to you." So he knew what my dilemma, so he said, "No worries." So he did, and yes, it is. Let me move my welding machine out of the way. See if I could move it. Alrighty, let's go out of the way. Alrighty, there we go. So as you see, this thing, it's a junior sand roll or sand buggy, whatever. It's half. I only got half. No back wheel, no engine, no guard, no nothing. But well, pretty much everything as you see. That's what I got anyway. So, but what nice about, and that's why I was looking for that. Let me see if I could focus on that. That is a certificate of state of California. So that means this thing is certified to be whatever it was, but not anymore. And as you see, my old Honda Goldwing in there, my second one, the one I had 200,000 miles. This thing was 200,000 miles and it was salvage title. So, and the engine is down there, covered, because I don't want to. I got a hold of this. Somebody was selling it on OfferUp, and I went and picked it up. It's a pipe bender, 16-ton pipe bender with all that its attachment up to 4-inch, I believe, pipe I got, bending pipe. So as you see down here, that was the first one I did, and that's to give me the adjustment, the perfect triangle shape, where it goes from that wheel to this wheel and etc. to the other one. So you see there is another one over there, and as attached to, I tried to use, because as long as I don't mess with this frame as much, they didn't touch the frame. They took the engine and whatever else, and I believe the part they took of the cage is the motor mount, and apparently somewhere in there had the VIN, which is have to match their number of their engine, so that's why they took everything else, and that's all I got. But it's okay, because that's all I needed really. And as you see, it's in here. That's the belongs to the rear wheel, and I just using it right now to give me the ability to go from here and here, center it. So I did. It's already centered, leveled, everything. And my second step was it's to level it, center it, and level its bike to the sand roll, but without messing with my bike's frame, because this bike is registered and is in my name, and has everything on it, paperwork and everything. And according to the CHP, as long I don't touch the frame, don't modify nothing in the frame. I should be doing just one paperwork, I believe it's called, they call it modification, because I did some modification. I took off the steering. By the way, I'm still using it, but I took off the steering, the front wheel, and everything else goes with it. And as you see, I put it back, but then I do have 158 stock steel, solid steel. I cut it where they, as you see it over here, and then I got the two in the top, which is originally belonged to where they hold your key ignition and everything. So that's two in the top leveled up, and those two in the top leveled up. And then I got the cross over here. So now, since I did the triangular perfect, now I'm gonna get a pipe with a little bending flare coming in to meet this. No, sorry, the one in the top to meet the one in the back. And then I got this piece of that, which is there. Those two, they belong to the motor mount and the cage, plus the one in the bottom, the one I extended a little bit, because I want that piece. I'm not gonna weld it. I'm gonna find a way of bolt it in there, because that piece comes out all the way from here. That's the engine motor mount, the one that engine get attached. That piece, all of it comes out for service when you service the bike. So I cannot mess with that either, so I have to come out. So that's how I extend it, so just sits on it, not does anything else. Anyway, so the top one goes to the back, the side one goes to the bottom, front of the shock, this one here, and the same thing on the other side. After that point, this thing and this thing become one, because there is pretty much whatever was holding the engine from this part is going to hold the bike on the rear part of it, and whatever was holding the engine on the front part is going to be holding the steering, like how I had it. Then plus I have another piece, I already cut it, let me see if I could show it, and that would go, oh, sorry, the other way. And it goes in here in the bottom, like that. So, and then I got another one, two pieces in here, one here and one here. They'll be like that, but these are wrong right now, because the measurement changed, like I said, because I leveled it. So I know I could use them, but they are like 1/4 inch short, as you see. So there'll be one here, and it'll be one over there. So that way the whole front end of the bike will be attached to the where the original engine and everything else of the motor mount and everything else belonged to the sand roll. I believe they call it junior sand roll, but that's that. So this is not going to be edited as it is. I'm going to just put a title into it and call it it. And I'm the type of person, if I start a project, I like to finish it. As you see, I already have, I don't know if you could see it or not, I do have a leveled, and I do have a laser pointer pointed on. Let me see if you could see it. I don't think you could see it. Yeah, there it is. So that way it gives me the center, which is it is right now. If I go back, so perfect. Okay, so you see it, this is the front of the bike, is gonna be the rear. Do you see it? Like that. Anyway, that's that. Again, thank you for visiting my channel. It's been a while. It's gonna be this project for the next couple months. I'll be posting about it until I clean the shop, and I got to clean this area too. I got more wood in the garage than around here. I took a lot of the 2x4s, so It'll be quite a bit of cleaning, but this thing, it's been in my head and I have to get it out. So meantime, you'll be seeing me building this every time I will advance to a next step. I'll post something. Until then, God bless. You guys enjoy your weekend. Oh, well, today's Sunday anyway, so weekend is over. Enjoy your week. God bless. Peace.